Welcome back to you.
And me, board gaming. And welcome back to the St. Patrick's Luckfest.
Get your hands at me gold.
Yeah, don't be touching the gold. Yeah,
It ain't today.
I see he's got a snowball ready for you, just in case you reach over
just
there.
in case.
Look at that.
Just in case. Here, I'll move that
He's
right so we
resting.
can see the...
Orum's just like resting his arm.
He's got his hand on it. Like
he's ready to
got
grab
ready.
it. He's ready to
So
grab
this
it
is Rainbow Unicorns. Actually going to be a pretty interesting game.
Watch the first look and unboxing review before watching it.
Yep. If you haven't yet, go back and watch that. Then come back and see what we're doing.
So welcome back to Luckfest.
All right. So it is a race to the pot of gold,
which we cannot have because Oren took it.
Right. So it's moving around on the other side, and the person who can successfully match 6 unicorns head and tail wins. So you get a match, your unicorn moves up 1 space. If you get, if they're not a match, obviously you have to show what that color was, or whatever tail end of that was, and then put it back down. There are 2 tiles in here somewhere that is the sad rain cloud. And if you get that sad rain cloud, rainbow, whatever it is, that means you have lost your turn.
Dang.
So, and I believe you're supposed to put it back and reshuffle. I think is how that goes.
Good, so they're not just like out forever.
Yep.
Oh man, so
if
just like
reshuffle
reshuffles the whole
sad
game.
cloud card, show the other players, return their face down to the table, and then mix up all the cards that are on the table.
Redoes the game.
So
we have
and there's only 2 of those, so it'll get mixed up probably a lot because you might find it, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's fitting that before we even race, we need to know what the names of our friend unicorns here who are racing towards the gold, right? So, I mean, we mentioned this in the first look review that they should have names. I looked at the instructions and there's no names.
And Orem knows.
So Orem, I guess he's the one that knows.
He knows all of his friends from the rainbow.
So Orem, what's the name of the blue one? The blue one there. I see there's a shell on it, so is that possibly like the name of it? Right? So what is it? Shelly. Shelly. Okay. Shelly the unicorn.
Hello, Shelly.
Hello, Shelly.
All right, next up.
All right. We've got.
Don't be.
We've got the yellow one.
Everybody's got their spotlight. Don't be fighting.
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Okay.
Okay, I get it. It's got a bow tie. Rainbow.
Okay. These are some good names.
All right, now.
All right.
Okay.
Going up next. Ooh, you're fierce.
So we have a star. So
you're fierce.
Can you get any guesses out of it?
Huh. Hey. This is
Shelly. Woo. Rainbow. Star. Something star. I don't know.
You're fierce. It's a very fierce one, maybe, yeah. Like a fierce star going on here.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Well, okay. I'm getting a fire look to it.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like a fire.
It is.
But we obviously we don't know the name of it. I mean, Orem's the only one that knows, but we're just guessing here, going back and forth.
Flame Star.
What is it?
Orem's is it Flame Star?
Fiery Star. Fiery Star. Fiery Star.
Fiery Star. Oh no, I think Flame Star. Flame Star. I'm calling you Flame Star. Fiery Star.
Fiery Star. No, I don't know about that.
Are you playing with us? Orem?
I don't know about that because the other one's really good.
Maybe that's their name. If that's their name, that's their name.
That's their name.
Oh.
Fiery Star? Flame Star?
Flame Star? I'm calling you Flame Star. Is that okay with you?
Flamestar? I think Flamestar has a better
Flamestar?
ring to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We'll call him Flamestar.
Even though your name is Fiery Star,
it's
everybody
still
is
the same
Fire
thing.
Star.
Fire
But
Star,
I'm gonna call you Flame
It's
Star.
all the same
We're gonna
thing.
give you it's Flame Star.
Flamestar.
So you go back when you go back over the rainbow. You're gonna go back over the rainbow, and you're gonna tell the other unicorns, "I'm Flame Star. You got a better name."
Flamestar.
And nobody will ever make fun of you ever again.
Yep.
All right, next up, please.
Well, we have a flower, so possibly.
I'm thinking Daisy.
You're thinking Daisy?
I'm thinking Daisy. Oh,
Daisy? I mean, it's possible because it is a daisy.
Lucky Daisy here.
It could be a daisy. But Oro knows. Ultimately, he's the one that knows. And when it comes to Rainbow and Shelly, Daisy's a really good name.
Daisy.
And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Orem, what did you have in mind? Blossom.
Blossom. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so Blossom,
Blossom.
Daisy, it's in the same family,
all
right?
Yeah, okay, we're kind of close. We're getting there. All right.
Okay, so I guess we can call.
All right.
It could be like Daisy, Blossom, Daisy.
Blossom, Daisy Blossom. Yeah, we got a little nickname for you guys. Is that your official name?
So we'll just go with Daisy. It's got Daisy flower on her necklace there.
Rainbow, Flame Star, or Fire Star.
I like Fiery Star's better.
Fiery Star.
Flame Star. Whatever. Flame Star. Flame Star.
Between those, I'm going for between the two. And
Blazing Star. There you go.
Blazing Star. Blazing Star. We're confusing them. Like,
yeah. What name was it?
And then,
anyway, it's got a fiery name, fiery look. So,
all right.
apparently, we have like I don't know.
Well, welcome in.
Anyway,
welcome
so
to the studio, guys.
I gotta ask you, which one do you want?
Come here, Flame Star.
You're going for the Flame Star.
Here,
All right.
Who are you going for?
Oh. Well, I mean, to go along with our colors and everything, I might as well just go with Shelly, right? Because you got red and I'll go with blue. So we'll just go with that. And we'll let Rainbow and Daisy or Blossom hang out and graze a little bit on the clover leaves and stuff.
There we go. Yeah, just eat the grass. That's a good time.
All right, so we have our cards here. So we're just going to basically look at one of them and try to match the head to the tail. Okay. If we get it right, then our unicorn
moves up a space.
Not a horse. Unicorn moves up one space.
Or is it like this? Because I feel like you should get onto the rainbow first.
Well, there's 6. You have to successfully do it 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Boo.
I think is how it works. Let me check and see where they start, and then we'll find out for sure. It's got to be done 6 times.
We have more. We have more than 6.
Obviously.
Heads. We'll have leftover heads anyway, so it can be done more times.
So we're supposed to deal out. Okay, so we're supposed to deal out 6 each. So
and these are just
the rest ones are just kind of like sitting off to the side.
So if you want to make it a longer game,
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 6 there.
So that means you're not guaranteed having different colors. Thought I had one of each color.
Let's see. These are basically matching the color head and the color tail.
Well, it just changed. That was pink. Okay.
All right. So, according to the rules here, the youngest goes first. Which, well, that would fall on me. So.
Deucin.
Kidding. Deucin, go ahead.
Yeah. We'll just scratch that part.
I'm teasing you, obviously.
A butt. I pick butt. Oh, I guess they're all butts.
Well, they're all butts.
They're all butts.
You just gotta pick the right butt to go with the head.
I'm not gonna remember any of this. I'm just gonna choose not to remember because I don't even know which one.
Oh!
It was one of these 3.
Oh! I got a match already. Look at there. I'll put that.
Frolic over there.
little frog over there, and I'm gonna move up one
That's a lot of
base.
unicorns.
Just like that.
Okay.
Right.
Well, then you got a green one. Find a green one. Oh no!
Oh no!
This thing did!
You missed a turn.
Already?
You know what that means? You gotta
Oh.
put it back.
Oh,
And all of these get shuffled around.
Well, we saw at the beginning, so I guess it didn't matter. So now I already.
It's not like we were like memorizing anything.
Yeah.
Yet, you know.
I don't even know where my pink one went. It was one of those three, and now it's definitely somewhere else. So. Yeah, I'm not gonna memorize these. I'm just.
This is gonna be tough
Yeah.
because if they keep getting shuffled around,
Yeah.
there's no way.
Let's just not memorize it. Just like it was random.
We're just gonna have to like guess at where
Just
they're
random.
at, right?
Just do it random.
Alright, so I have yellow head, so you look for a yellow butt, right?
Great.
Yellow butt.
Yellow butt.
That's definitely not a yellow butt. That's a pink
You
butt.
pulled that off again. Now I lost a turn.
Oh yeah. Still looking for a yellow butt. There's the yellow butt.
Jeez.
Alright, so I get to move up.
Unless that was a lost turn. Alright. Aw. This rainbow unicorn. Why don't we just have like a, like an inbred.
A green head, so I need to look for another green butt.
An inbred.
Green butt.
Have a yellow, green.
Oh, that's a blue butt.
Blue butt. Okay. What about this butt? Huh? One butt.
Nope, that's a yellow butt.
How many times can we say butt in this video? Yellow butt. Somebody count it.
Ah!
Put down in the comments.
Blue butt.
Blue butt. A green butt!
Ah! Uh-oh.
You're a flame star. Alright, let's say no memory match style. You make a match, go again.
I don't think so.
Alright.
Let's double check that.
You just get the.
I
unicorn
think it's just you moving up.
Okay. Good.
Make complete man and move your unicorn to the next place. Play passes to the next player. So yeah, you
Oh.
just move to the next space. Because if you got it and you got it 6 times, the other person would have never got a turn.
Yeah.
Right, so that's how it's played.
Yeah.
Purple head,
That's what I'm about to say.
pink butt.
But even in a memory match, you just like keep doing that. Oh wait, oh now I gotta do this backwards. Did it work? Oh, looks like it. Looked like it there for a minute.
Oh, here we go.
Purple
butt. We've got one color of each so far, so.
Please. Purple butt.
Nope.
Blue butt.
Nope. That's a pink butt.
Pink butt. Red butt. Come on, people.
Green butt. There it
What the
is.
heck, man?
Come on, dude. You gotta get it. You gotta,
What are you doing? Fire, like,
Oh, that's a pink butt.
fire's supposed to, like, boil water. Put out the water. What are you doing? Put out the water.
Oh, that's a yellow butt.
Gee, come on! Move it!
Oh, that's a orange butt.
Come on! Well, orange butt. What? Orange butt.
That's a pink butt.
Uh,
Finding a whole bunch of pink butts.
Orange butt! Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, that's the next
You're right
one.
there. Yep. Red butt.
Clean spaces. Oh, there's a lot of pink butts around here somewhere. Pink and blue.
That's a red
Wait
butt.
a minute.
You're a red butt.
The one that, yeah, the one I'm mistaken for the orange one.
Oh, no.
Ugh! Flame. Coming for you, Shelly.
Green butt.
Orange butt. Coming for you, Sheldon.
Ah! Another pink butt.
Purple butt. It's like a versus
Red
space to
butt.
land on the same one versus Super Mario style.
Kinda is.
Super Mario Party style, land on the same space.
Yellow butt. Where's it at?
Yellow butt.
No!
Hello.
No! Oh, no.
Hello there.
Yellow butt again.
Butt. Orange butt. I expect this to be
Purple butt. Oh, come on.
this fun for 3 to 5.
Oh, it's a pink butt.
But, huh. the pink too. That was the pink.
Oh no! Well, now we're shuffling up again.
The other one was the pink.
That's 2 times this thing's been shuffled up already. We're at the very end. We don't want it shuffled up now. We're getting used to where everything was.
Yeah, I was like, let me check the other one. I know that was, let me check the other one. I was going to do that.
Oh, it's a red butt.
But come on.
Ah, what? What the? They're getting more and more apparent now, aren't they?
There it is. Rainy day.
Make sure there's nothing under here. Okay. These are pieces
Let's
underneath
see.
the other.
The lost turn too. I'm going to pick it up.
All right.
Was this multiple lose turn? The what?
Blue butts. Nope.
I should just picked up that pink one.
No! No! No!
Ooh.
My first losing turn. Oh, I
So,
gotta shuffle
if you really
them up
wanted
now.
to make it something, you do a turn to get on the rainbow, and then to get off the rainbow. So you get on the rainbow, get the gold, and get off the
1,
rainbow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then reach it.
Yeah, and then get off the rainbow. So you're off, get on, and then get off.
Ah, go.
Okay, that's the older player variant. Come on. Wait.
I missed
I
the
get
turn.
one more.
So.
I get one more shot.
Yeah, I missed the turn.
Get one more shot at this. All right, we're going Indiana Jones for this one. Dun, 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 dun.
Nope. Dang it.
This one.
Nope.
Why is this game so intense?
Nope. Come on. That was a green button. Ah! I'm so close.
Yeah!
No.
Oh, what is it? Oh, I can't do the thing.
No.
Come on, no! That's okay, because we just reshuffle. I don't know if that's okay, because like...
I don't know if that's a good thing that it gets
Yeah,
reshuffled.
because you couldn't find it, so...
Yeah. No.
One more.
What an intense game
Yeah.
for a unicorn game,
Jeez,
man.
3 to 5, yeah. You know what?
Jeez.
Yeah.
3 to 5 years old.
This is-
Look at that.
This proves here that
I'm starting to break a sweat playing this
that's
game.
why you don't judge a game like, oh, 3-5, big game. Some of them could be pretty good. Others like, yeah, okay, it's too simple to where it's not. But this one, it's one of those cases to where it is. To where you wouldn't judge it by the age. You go. Go for the makeup of the lost turn. Or did you already do that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No!
So I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, another
Why does that
hurt.
keep coming? I said like there's only 2 of them, so we're not going to see them. That's okay. Yeah, I said at the beginning like there should be more of them, but I guess
You don't need more of them.
I
They
like,
keep picking it up.
it's not going to come up all the time, but I guess it is.
Yellow. You lost a turn. I got one more.
Dreaded turn.
No!
Oh, okay. Just give me the
my
right
God.
butt. Just give me the right butt.
The right unicorn button.
Yeah.
Go.
The right unicorn. That's not the right
All
unicorn.
right. I missed the turn. Oh, it was so close. I thought it was it. Oh, come on. Where's it at? No!
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there's no gold here. There's only one of that.
I was looking for a blue head our blue butt. So where was it?
Oh, there's two of them I just picked up. Oh, I was looking for my purple. Get off this rainbow. Yeah, they're right next to each other too. So if that went any longer, there they are.
Yeah,
They're right there. So
I kept reaching over here. Oh, and then they got shuffled up. So
rainbow. Yeah, if that went just a little longer, it would have been right there. If you did the side by side thing. Well, opposite ends. Gee, yeah, so there's a lot where you can just like keep going and match all
I
of
mean,
them.
you could definitely
See who matches the most.
All right, so we played
Phew.
the game the way it's supposed to be played, and there is a pair-up game, a version of this,
Okay.
where you play in pairs, which would be this is the alternative play here. I'm going to show you the way they say it's supposed to play.
Okay.
Spread the head and tails face down on the table. The rainbow board and sad cloud cards, unicorn places, peace spot. Okay, are not required for this game. So. This part of the game, that and these two are not in the game. Okay, so all that wouldn't be part of the game. Okay.
Oh, I thought we were going for like a pick a head.
So you would do
and then do that.
Oh, no, you could.
Okay.
But the way they have it is you're just picking the head and the tail. You get a match.
So like a
the
memory
game
match.
can be played as a pairs game. So spread the head and tail cards face down. The rainbow board, sad cloud cards, unicorn playing pieces, and pot of gold are not required for this game.
Okay, so it's like a memory match.
The youngest player begins by turning over any head card and any tail card. If the head and tail cards match, place the complete unicorn in front of you. And if they do not match, turn back over. And then you play until there's no cards left to pick up. So there's a variant where you could play it just as a memory match.
Yeah.
But you're looking for a head and a butt.
And the butt. But the cloud would have been nice to still have in there because then you lose a turn. And if you make the match of that, then you lose 2 turns. So the other player would have 3 turns. Yeah, that would have been
that would have
been a twist to put in the memory match.
I mean, you could do that for sure.
Yeah.
You could do that for sure. Especially for like an adult version of it.
Yeah.
Playing it that way.
To make it.
And I think how you could do you can even make the memory match even more intense. Because this you can play it in pairs, right?
Yeah.
So, like, team up in teams.
Yeah,
so, one person's picking up the head, while the other person's picking up the tail. And hoping you're making a match.
Yeah. Before, like, time runs up or something.
Yeah, you've only got a few minutes.
Like, I'm in charge of the heads, you're in charge of the butts.
Yeah, when you're trying to make a match.
This one out, yeah.
You know?
That would be
you can even make it even more intense and have the tables with just one table. Okay, you got 2 tables, one table with just heads, and one table with just tails.
Run to the other side.
Right?
Yeah.
And have the tables side by side, but your partner is back behind you. So you're back to back. And you're trying to use, like, telepathy to figure out which is the head, which is the tail. I mean, there's so many variants you can do with this game.
Red, blue, alright, for the red, alright, run to each other for the air.
Yeah.
A lot of, like, minute to win it style.
Right? You can run across the room and try to figure it out real quick and run back. And...
Competition game. Yeah, Orem can time us on that.
There's definite ideas for this game to really,
time us on it and see if we can do it.
So I think there's actually 6 different colors, right?
6, yeah. So one of each color.
So.
Or 7 because of the rainbow.
Well, besides the rainbow, I'm talking about just the colors.
That's what I'm saying. It's the color. It's the colors of the rainbow. So there's 6. So there's 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then
there's the purple,
pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Okay. So it's all the colors of the rainbow that's in the game. Okay.
Rainbow unicorn. Surprised there was no wild unicorn. Because usually these games have wild cards.
Yeah, you would think there'd be like at least one that would be
wild. Yeah, not overdo it because the word
like one of these is picking up one of these two is lose a turn, but then when you pick up one of the wild ones,
It's like it's
you
the whole
know,
thing.
then you're like, oh, it can match any of them.
Or well, maybe a head wild and a butt wild, where they're just a rare rainbow unicorn. Yeah. Where it's all the colors in one. That would actually be cool to see.
If it could have been like, you know. But anyway,
Maybe it does something, give you something.
so that was actually really fun. It was getting
What?
really intense. I was
intense
starting
way
to
to
break a
start.
little bit of a sweat there at the
I
end.
was like, heartbeat there.
For a unicorn game,
I didn't expect that.
like you would not expect that.
And I was just an easy breeze through simple game.
Yeah.
So I was starting
You
thinking.
got the pot of gold, obviously, but
Or
means someone's confiscated the pot of gold.
So we can't just win. So we get nothing. We just get to see the pot of gold, but oh, there it is. Okay, back to where we came from.
Yeah. So.
Because he gets all the gold. So yeah, if we were to play again,
But I do like that game.
Picking it up like this and then see if
it would be a match, more or less.
Yeah, it's just a match game.
Yeah.
But you also still could incorporate that in if it does match. Then
you could. You know.
I didn't think that this would actually hold up to be like a.
I think it'd be even a lot more intense when you have 2 more players.
Yeah, because four going at it. A lot more going on, a lot more shuffling.
A lot more shuffling. Yeah.
It shuffles because it adds 4 to the game.
Exactly. So.
Instead of everybody remembering the colors and just picking up 4.
Yeah. There really wasn't much of a memory match rhyme or reason for that one because they kept getting mixed up.
Yeah.
They kept getting reshuffled. For only 2 lose a turn shuffle cards, that was a lot of shuffling.
It popped up, I didn't think I was gonna do it that much.
I'm surprised at how much they shuffled.
I was like, oh, okay, we're not gonna be able to see that
this
playthrough. So yeah, that was good. It made it a little bit longer too.
Because
we just went off that first round, it probably just been over.
Oh yeah, definitely. If it was one of those where it was,
you probably test that by taking those out and see.
It could have been very much faster
without
those, slowing the game down and everything. Giving the other person, the upper hand there for a couple of seconds to try to, get it that extra turn to, find the right color we're looking for.
And there wasn't many picking up each other that we needed, that the other one needed.
Mm-hmm.
It was always one to them, so there wasn't much of, I find that and I just instantly flip it over.
Yeah.
That was at one time. So it wasn't like I needed the blue and you flipped over blue, so I just flipped it over, so it wasn't any of that.
Yeah. I noticed that
hunting for it the whole time.
At the very beginning of the game, we didn't really pick these up.
Yeah.
But as the pile got smaller,
yeah,
these became more and more. We started picking these up a lot more because it was getting harder to avoid them.
Yeah. Well, the first one,
that
one was like 1 turn, 2 turns in. That's why I said already. We get this already. Like it was like the first turn.
What I'm saying is like.
But then
that was a shot in the dark, and you got that.
Yeah.
At the very beginning of the game.
But then it came up a lot more.
But then, as the game progressed, we were picking it up a lot more, and we kept on shuffling it. So
I
really couldn't get a momentum or routine of where everything was at because it just kept getting
Which is good. I knew this wouldn't be anything good. Judged by that sad cloud.
Okay. So, based on this playthrough, I'd have to give it, dare I say, a 4.5?
It's not perfect gameplay.
Not a perfect gameplay, but it's up there. It's up there, pretty close.
Yeah.
I would say probably like a 4.75 if I could do that, but 4.5.
Yeah, like 1/4 of a star.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like almost. But not quite, 4.5, So we have our grading scales,
Yeah.
So
it's
very close. Very close to a perfect game, but not quite.
Good race.
It's a very good race.
I didn't think it was going to hold up to be like a first opener episode, like one of those games that they really blow you away on the first one.
But it did.
But it did.
It did.
So
Orchid Toys.
Check out some more of those games.
I like the idea that it's a learning game because you're just matching the color up. You're learning your colors and you're matching it up, so it's good for the younger kids. But it's intense when you got older people playing it.
It could also be intense for
But that blew me away. That surprised me how intense it got, especially when we're both at the very end trying to get here.
Yeah, where it's just one more and it's over.
Little sweat beads falling down the forehead. Trying to figure out how to get the right one.
It's not like,
and your field is so small, but you keep missing it and getting the shuffle up a lot,
It's not too intense when you have like 2-3 spaces left because you still got other chances to catch up, but that last one, like, really, it's intense. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and watch this one.
Yeah.
Go back and see, because you can just hear me over here just like...
We're getting frustrated.
You can hear me slapping my head. Jeez. So, especially at the beginning when I'm like 3 spaces behind.
Yes, I was like, I was so far ahead, and
you have a little fart boost.
It was like a fire flame effect or something coming out of your unicorn's butt and just blasted right back up and won. It's like,
the fire's the only one that could have done that, like kicking that fierce mode. The other one would have been, just been too nice not to. It would have been too nice and couldn't do it. So fire made a great choice as a representative. So that was great. It was a great opener. Can't wait for more. It was great. Those games that are a good opener because it can't wait for more.
Yep. Yeah. I didn't have any bad things about the game.
You just race your unicorns on the rainbow in this fun color matching game.
I'm gonna ask you. I have to ask every single game.
Which I feel like we haven't been asking that in a while, but
we haven't been. But I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna try to see if you can, I'm gonna try to remember at the end of each game, the big question, right? And that is, would you pull this game back out and play it again?
Oh yeah. When the time's right, yeah.
I mean, this surprisingly, yes. You wouldn't think about a game like this being like that. Another question. Does this rekindle the relationship with the unicorns, or is that still going to push him off to the I ain't playing a unicorn game again type of thing?
It's one of those I'm sorry games. So you kind of, I like these. These are good friends.
This is a really fun game.
These are nice unicorns.
I think it had a lot to do with the unicorn versus llamas thing that really held back.
Yeah, when the whole war, between them
thing.
Great, but this one's good.
So, if it was just one or the other, it may have held up better.
They don't mix together.
Yeah, especially those two animals are not mixing. I don't know how that even became, but anyway, that's besides the point. But we'll definitely
better like a unicorn. Yeah, we might have a whole
pull up the game series eventually and play it again. I guess
we need a unicorn series. Yeah.
So yeah.
Now we have a rainbow sprouted, so I guess that's just here now.
So, you know what? I think because it is the Luckfest, I think it's right to lead the rainbow out.
Well, I mean,
you might as well.
It don't go away anyway. It's already in the sky.
So we'll just
broke the bridge. And you guys can say, you guys want to stay for the Luckfest? Of course they do.
Of course they do. Why not?
Yeah, they want to stay with the world.
So that was Rainbow Unicorns.
Really fun. Wouldn't play like all the time. So one of those.
Let me ask you: would this fall under matching, or would it fall under board game, or would it fall under card game?
Huh.
Because it kind of had all three in one.
Yeah, well, most board games have cards with them, so it's like a memory match board game.
Yeah, it really was. But Like if you had to organize your game room, board game room, and you had to put it in a certain category, what would it actually fall under?
Miscellaneous, probably.
I would say probably one of the gray areas. Yes.
Non-category.
More so matching than the others.
Yeah, so like when the board game collection comes, it'll probably be in that category. So there you
So
go.
I was just like, how would you even like put that in a category? The way it was played and the style of the game.
Adding that race definitely.
Yeah,
the game.
I think the race was the biggest thing. Racing uniforms across the board and everything.
It would work, but it really wouldn't be like too. Okay, this is like a unique, awesome game. If it was just matching two of the uniforms, it'd just be a memory match at that point. So it really wouldn't be like, oh, okay, wow, this is something great going on, because it would just be a memory match at that point. So adding the race to the rainbow is a great addition.
Yeah. So
wouldn't play it all the time. Wouldn't want to overdo it. Especially these are tense games. You gotta let your heart rate down. Yeah, you gotta let your heart rate sink down a little bit. These are definitely tense games. You don't want to play all the time. Well, we'll come back. So thank you for inviting the unicorns over, Orem, and I'll get to spend the rest of the Luckfest with us.
That was a lot of fun. I was surprised at how well that game was actually going to play out.
Good to be here early, so you get more time here.
Even though it does say 3 to 5, and I know it's geared toward that, get the game and try it out yourself and see how much fun you have with it.
Like we did, yeah.
You know?
I think the older people have more fun.
Yes, it is a learning game for the younger kids, but it is really fun for the older folks.
We need to test that. Like, who would have more fun with this game?
That's a whole different series in itself.
Who loves more?
For any of the games that we have, like, will the game be fun for a certain age bracket?
Yeah.
Here you go. When does the game lose its fun? How old do you have to be before it loses its fun?
Well, so far this has lost its fun.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't think games can lose their fun. I don't think they can because because games, no matter how old you are,
it would be the same experience.
It would be the same experience, wouldn't it?
Depending on how you think about it, like, yeah, it's the same game, but it just seems a little bit different. Because, like, people like Minecraft, there's a lot, like, I didn't think it was just me. Like, I thought it was just me, but then apparently there's more there that don't really have much fun in Minecraft anymore as they used to. So, I guess games could change.
Well, and it is depending on
as you grow,
like what your interest is
at the time,
and if it keeps your attention long enough to keep your interest in the
how
game.
you think about things.
Yeah. I was just more intensely thinking like the fun in the game, more than whatever the game was. I was just like putting the fun in every game. The fun is going to be there
all the time.
All the time, no matter how old you are.
Yeah. Guess it depends what game it is. Because it's kind of like TV shows, like you watch Elmo, like 5-year-old, but then you're 30 and you wouldn't like it at that point.
Well, it's like cartoons when you're a kid, right?
Yeah.
You're watching a cartoon, okay? And you're laughing at jokes in the cartoon as a kid. But then when you grow up and you watch the same exact episode,
there's more you get to it.
And there's hidden jokes that you missed when you were a kid.
Yeah.
That's in there. When you get older, you're still enjoying the same cartoon, the same episode, but laughing at different times.
Yeah, it depends what it is.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm sure like Paw Patrol would probably have hidden because really newer ones nowadays won't have anything because.
Like, I mean, if you literally go back and you watch certain episodes, of certain series, cartoons,
it's cool that they throw that in there for.
They're in there. I can name a few series.
Yeah.
Not going to, because that's a whole podcast right
Yeah.
there. But
Huge SpongeBob. Too. Huge SpongeBob.
I was thinking that.
Yeah.
I was one of them.
Yeah. I was thinking of one of them just now. Like, what? Like just one specific joke just now. Just like, what? Jeez.
Mm-hmm. SpongeBob, how dare you?
Yeah, like, how that really got through there. Yeah. That got the episode.
I can see that it's one of those things where it's like, like I said, it's you tune in on the kid and your brain's not wired to those jokes until you get older. And then when you go back and watch it again, your brain's wired.
That's what it is. Yeah.
More mature, and then you look at it and you're watching it, and it's like, oh!
It could be taken in a different direction.
Exactly.
Yeah. Rather than like kind of what they meant, it would be taken in a different direction at that point.
You're not thinking about it. You're just watching them doing their thing when you're a kid. And
yeah. Like,
you're not really, I mean, you're a kid. You're not really paying attention to the TV anyway. You're just playing around with the TV playing and talking in the background, more or less, you know. So you're not really focused on paying attention to TV anyway. But when you get older and you actually are more attentive and you get your attention span long enough to watch a whole episode of SpongeBob or whatever cartoon it was.
Like when he says something smart and SpongeBob goes, "Patrick, your genius is showing." And he goes, "Where?" Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. That's it.
Okay.
It's like, okay. You
moving on now.
It's like, yeah. I don't think I thought about it that way back then. But yeah, fun game. So far.
Yeah, it's a fun game. Really fun game. Surprisingly fun game. Surprisingly fun game. We would play it again.
Yeah.
We did have that discussion. So it is one of those games we would pick up and play it again. There are variants, and you could probably even make more variants out of it, obviously, because it is such an easy game to pick up and play. And learn how to play. It's easy instructions. It wasn't like complicated or anything. Anyway. So, yeah. Any closing words?
Green for the day.
Good evening. Excuse me. Good evening today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that.
Well,
and if you're on Twitch,
follow on Twitch. U_ME Gaming, chat, interact, be featured in the YouTube videos, be put on the viewer board and the leaderboard. Yeah. Come talk to Orem. Stay tuned for YouTube lives.
Yeah, just gonna say that.
Yeah.
And
play some unicorns.
Don't get bored.
Play a board game.
Play with unicorns, with rainbows, whatever you want to call it.
Don't get bored. Get lucky.
There you go. We'll see you all in the next one on the Luckfest.
St. Patrick.
Save the day.
Hey, Orem. All right, first successful, good first episode. Thank you, Orem.
You're welcome.
And the unicorns. What
very intense unicorn game.
Well, yeah, intense, fun, creative. There you go. There's your adjectives for the game. I think that's what we need to close out videos with. Yeah.
Yep.
Little summary adjectives for the game. Board Talk needs to come back. I don't know what
Board Talk.
They had like one episode.
We need another episode of Board Talk.
Yeah. So, what other friends can you bring us? I guess we should see. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.